Ora Sanj. Hello and welcome to another video. It is your favorite wannabe Boncho, Gazi. And in today's video, we are doing a deck profile on one of the new BT25 decks that just released. So the deck today we're looking at is Rebootmon. I was so lucky that during pre-release, I was able to build the deck on the spot. I and um and for my first tourney for BT25, I was able to place 4. Anyways, getting started with the Digitamas, we are running 4 of the BT25 Tapmon. It has a your turn once per turn. When a social tool or game trait card would be linked to this Digimon, you may reduce the cost by 1. Keep that in mind. It says you may reduce, so it's not a mandatory use when linking. So you're able to hold this off when you see fit. There's a neat little combo you could do with the later lines to utilize this egg. So starting off with the standard Appmons, we are running 4 Onmons. It has your turn once per turn. When you would link a social tool or game trait card to this Digimon, you may reduce the cost by 1. It has when linking, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. A very good egg. I mean, a very good rookie, if I don't say so myself. Next on the rookie lineup is the BT25 Gachamon. Gachamon is on play. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may add one Appmon trait and 1 social tool reboot or creation trait card among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom. It has when linking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3k or less. This is your searcher of the deck, and he is so good. I considered of running him in Gaiamon. I just haven't figured out my ratios yet. And last for the rookie lineup, we have 4 of the BT21 Gachamon. And this little guy has your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, if you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play a Haru for free. When linked to a card, it gives that card raid. All of our standard Appmons have a link cost of 1 and gives a DP boost of 2k to the Digimon they're linked to. Moving on to the Super Appmons, we are running for Logmon, Login, Loginmon, and he has app fuse with Onmon and Gachamon. So this explains why we are maximizing our Gachamons a bit here. They have a main once per turn. You may link 1 social tool or game trait card from your hand or this Digimon's Digi-Evolution source for a reduced cost of 1. This could stack with the Tapmon egg, so you could further reduce a Super Appmon link by 2, so relatively free. It also has your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, if you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play Kazuki and Itsuki from your hand without paying the cost. And this also plays out the necessary tamer, or their associated tamer. Loginmon also has when linking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Next in the line of the Super Appmon, we have Craftmon. Craftmon has an app fuse of Kabe, Gome, Eco, and Puzzle. We do not have 3 out of the 4, so we aren't able to app fuse him yet in game. They also have a security effect. At the end of the battle, you may, uh, not a may, at the end of the battle, play this card without paying the cost. They also have on play when digivolving, add your top security to hand, recover 1. When linking, by trashing 1 card with the Appmon trait from your hand, draw 2. I really love Craftmon. Like, he caused me to have a deck concept of just having security Appmon. It is chaos on the table right now, just brewing a security Appmon deck. Next in the rookie lineup, we have Logamon. Logamon is app fused with Off and Hackmon. Sadly, we aren't running those two. Has a main effect once per turn. You may link one social tool or game trait Digimon card from your hand, from your trash, or this Digimon's source for a reduced cost of 1. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost 4 or less. When linking, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. Such a powerful stunning effect. Could buy you a turn if you're playing against hybrids or someone that loves spitting out bodies. And to round off our Super Appmon line, we have Timemon. Just place him here. Sorry, Gabu. Timon is app fused with Watch, a save, and or calendar. Sadly, we aren't running those. Timon is a natural blocker and has a your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, de-digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. When linking, de-digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. All of our Super Appons have a link cost of 2, and they all give a DP buff of 3k to the Digimon they're linked to. On to the Ultimate Appmons. We are running the heart and soul of the deck as a four of, and that is Bootmon. Bootmon is app fused with Craft and Loginmon. Has natural barrier and has on play when digivolving and when attacking skill. If it's your turn, you may link one social tool or game trait Digimon card from your hand or this Digimon source for a reduced cost of 2. Notice that this isn't once per turn, so theoretically, you could spam out using Craftmon if you use the 1 in source and 1 in hand. All turns, when this Digimon gets linked, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. We love built-in Tamer hate. It is lovely. When linking, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Getting to spin something down while your lower end gets to suspend things is lovely. Next, for the Ultimate Appmon line, we are running Shutmon, everyone's favorite edgy boy. Shutmon is app fusible with Logamon and Timemon, and has natural jamming. Like Bootmon, he has a on play when digivolving and when attacking skill. If it's your turn, you may link one social tool or game trait Digimon card from your trash or this Digimon source for a reduced cost of 2. I just love that the ultimates in this line have reduction costs for linking. We need more apps like this, to be honest. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon gets linked, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't Digivolve until the end of the turn. More Tamer hate, keeping hybrids in check, because we all know Kaiser Greymon is kind of insane with its speed. It has when linking, two of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until end of their turn. So a nice stun effect for Tamers and Digimon. And rounding off, before I forget, a good combo with Bootmon and Shutmon's reduction effect is Tapmon. So you could reduce up to 3 if your Tapmon is still active with Boot or Shut. So that is a free ultimate Appmon linked into them. And last, for the ultimate apps, we got Cressamon from BT21. Cressamon is app fusible with Gossip and Solshi. But we aren't running them in the deck, sadly. They're a natural blocker, and they have on play when digivolving. You may link one level 4 or lower Digimon card from your trash as this Digimon or this. Getting tongue tied, my bad. Uh, on play, when digivolving, you may link one level 4 or lower Digimon card from your trash or this Digimon source without paying the cost. Your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon gets linked, taunt one of your opponent's Digimon. When linking, or when linked, all turns once per turn, when this Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing one of its linked sources, it doesn't leave. The only reason why Cressa is in here is he's protection on a stick, and he is somewhat reusable protection. You will see what I mean as we get to the options of the deck. And last, for our God Grade apps, or next is our God Grade Appmon, and of course it isn't a Rebootmon deck without a Rebootmon. Rebootmon is app fusible with Bootmon and Shutmon. This big boy has Sec +1, Reboot, how fitting, and Link +1. He has when digivolving, when attacking, once per turn, by linking one Appmon card from your hand or this Digimon source without paying the cost, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon gets linked or unsuspend until the end of your turn, this Digimon gains Piercer and Blocker and isn't affected by your opponent's Digimon effects. Such a powerful secondary effect, and giving it reboot is just chef's kiss. So, in a sense, you're able to do about 3 checks if you go from Bootmon into Reboot, restan, do do a second check, and during your opponent's turn, you will reboot and gain that immunity. He is such a good aggressive body and defensive at the same time. Next off are the Tamers. We are running 3 Kazuki and Itsuki. Start of main. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. I'm kind of sad this isn't a memory tamer, but for what it does a whole lot of things. It has a main effect. By suspending this tamer, you may link 1 Appmon trait Digimon card from your hand or one of your Digimon sources to one of your Digimon for a reduced cost of 2. They also have an end of turn. Once per turn, one of your Digimon may act fuse into a Digimon card in the hand. Oh shoot. I think I forgot to mention the link cost for the ultimate grade Aphmons is 3, and they give a 4K buff to whatever they're linked to. That was a slip. Anyways, moving on. We are running 3 of the promo Harus. So this brings into light why we're running the BT21 Gachamon. Haru has on play. Um, you may reveal the top 3 of your. Not you may. that would be wild. On play, reveal the top 3 of your deck. Add 1 social and 1 creation, Navi, or tool trade card among them. At best, this could only get one thing. At worst, you bottom decker reboot. All turns, when one of your Digimon gets linked to a social, Navi, or tool trait, by suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. So yeah, Haru is making me consider running a one-off Gaiamon in here for shits and giggles. Next up are the options, and for options we are running 3 Cyber Engage. Cyber Engage is a 3-cost option with the effect use requirement Appmon trait. Main effect, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Appmon trait card among them to the hand, trash the rest, and place this card in the battle area. Its secondary effect is main, delay. You may play 1 Appmon trait card from your hand without paying the cost for a reduced cost of 3. So at best, this is a free Haru or a standard Appmon. Or you could play something cheeky like a reboot off of this and trigger reboots on play skill. And if you have Kazuki and Itsuki out there, outfuse that very same turn. And last for the deck is Godgrade Unleash, and we are running this as a 3 of. Never have I would have thought I would be running this card in the Appmon deck. It is a 2 cost option from EX10, and it has, if you have an Appmon trait card on the field, ignore the color requirement. It has main, draw one, then place this in the battle area. Its secondary effect is all turns. When an effect trashes any of your Digimon's link card delay, you may link one Digimon card with the app trait from your trash to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. So, in theory, you are able to recycle Charismon as soon as you use it to protect it. So, basically, you could insulate your Rebootmon, giving it uh, two protections against option cards. Anyways, this has been um, my deck profile on Rebootmon. I hope to see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful evening, day, night, and I hope to see you all again.